In October 2015, Landcorp Pāmu experienced its third workplace fatality in 6 months. Not surprisingly, the company and its chief executive went into crisis mode.
I was concerned that our organisation, our business was almost out of control. We didn't know what to do. We didn't know where the next accident was going to come from.
After much soul-searching, the company developed a 6-point plan to change the entrenched culture, making its business unsafe. The company tried to make safety personal and to highlight the human toll accidents take on workers and their families. It also changed its language, no longer referring to the fatalities by their location, but calling them the day Kay or Steve or Jamie died. Landcorp set up a leadership program to train farmers in key skills, like how to do risk assessments or have safety conversations.
I think the turning point for us has been changing our conversation to be about risk. It's not about a form, it's not about a process, it's not about rules. It's around assessing a situation, assessing the risk, making a decision about what's the right way to do things in that specific situation.
The company also made a strategic decision to focus on the 8 things that account for 80% of its incidents.
So with that clarity, we could then say if we could reduce the risk on those 8 things, we would have an enormous impact on the safety of our people.
The company knew that new safety measures would only succeed if they were rooted in realities of day-to-day farming. So it set up a forum of farmers to road test all initiatives.
We get them involved from our very first thoughts down to how do we implement and roll out. And in some cases, we ask them to lead the implementation.
Steve says his biggest challenge as CEO has been maintaining the momentum.
I've had a few people in the last couple of months come up to me saying, we get the safety thing, we've got it, we're over it now, let's just start focusing on other parts of farming. And so safety is always going to be a part of what we do and what we talk about because it is a part of how we farm. It's the Pāmu brand of farming is to integrate safety in a really cohesive fashion. So it's not something we stop after 18 months or 3 years or 5 years. It's just become a way in which we operate our farms and operate our business. It's a part of our culture. And if people don't like that, they're at the wrong company because we're not going to stop talking about it.
Steve led the formation of the Agricultural Leaders Health and Safety Action Group, a group of companies committed to changing attitudes and practices in farming.
I really want our farm staff, when they go down to the local pub on a Friday night, to not feel like they're the odd ones out because they're wearing a high-vis vest or they wear a helmet on their quad bike or they are doing inductions with contractors when they come on farm. It was really important to me that we started to normalise safety as just a way in which the industry operates.
18 months into the new program, injuries are beginning to trend down and attitudes are shifting.
When I go on farm, it's really easy now to have safety conversations with people because they are initiating discussions. So it's those intangible signs that I'm starting to see that our safety culture is certainly starting to change. And I know it takes a long time to get an organisation to think quite differently, as you need to in safety, about how to run a farming business much more safely. But I'm completely confident that if we maintain the focus we have, we will absolutely get the change that we need to see.